dropping a visual this year though. That's my goal. But I gotta get like my visuals like I'm real like I'm sensitive about my shit.
Okay, Erykah Badu right here. Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah, as you should be.
Friend, you sensitive, friend?
Yeah, I'm sensitive about my shit. You feel me?
It's gonna be good though. I can already
you know,
tell.
So it's like I gotta find like I got my homegirl Whitney. She lives out in like LA, so like I need her on my project. There's like certain people where like I watch people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like to work horizontally. I don't like to work vertically. That's why I say I don't give a F about no features. You know, like so I'm rocking with the niggas. Like that's why when I seen you guys, I'm like, yo, I like what they got going on. I want to rock with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to reach out to nobody that's not gonna hit me back and stuff like that. I don't care about that because those people that's not gonna hit you back, those are the people that when you hit me, I'm gonna be like, hey, it's this amount of money.
Okay.
You feel me? That's just what it is. You know, but like I watch people, so like all like my friends and stuff that's like working on their videography. Like I have a homegirl named Darylyn. I want to have a full female squad. You know, it's not even just like, oh, I just want like only like I'm big on like, you know, my sisters, of course, but I am so like I have friends of all walks of life.
Right.
It's so funny because my sister always said like, Tosh, you know, growing up, you the only one that had white friends. Like that was it was always that, but they was but right. But those white friends, they conform to me.
Right.
They conform to me.
Right.
I never conformed to any of my friends that were like, you know, my Spanish friends conformed to me. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, my bachata's stupid. You know what I'm saying? My merengue is stupid.
Hey.
Don't get me wrong, dembow is stupid. You know, so I conform that way. But other than that, like, you know, like I just rock with anybody and I'm myself. You know,
Right.
so like they're always like, you're so yeah, I'm myself. Like I don't try to be like them or anything like that. So like I want a full female squad. So I always watch people and I'd be like, yo, like to get to a point where when I get to my visual, I already got like my people picked out and I'm like, yo, I want you to do this for me. I want you to do this for me. I want you to do this for me. They don't even know I'm thinking about them, but I'm just thinking about them because I'm the type of person like when I share people's stuff, I don't tag them because I don't care about the love that you're going to give me back. You feel what I'm saying? I'm showing you love. I don't even want you to know I'm showing you love.
Yeah.
I'm just showing you love.
You ain't stunting the social currency.
You feel what I'm saying? Because most of the time people sharing your stuff because they know they might have a lot of followers and they know you're going to tag them. From you tagging them, they're going to get some followers.
They're trying to get that currency.
I don't care for that. I'm a share it. And then people be like, oh my God, I didn't even know this. Thank you so much. I'm like, nah, it's love.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. Like I said, I be watching people, you know, so I just be like, I like how she does this.
Right.
I like how she does that. So like when I get to that point where I'm like, I need to do my visual, I like, hopefully by that time I have like my team. Cause I don't have a team. It's just me. I don't got a team.
Oof, dude.
I don't got a team.
I don't know. I don't know if you need to have a team.
You do need a team.
I feel like I don't know, but you
want to go far, do it by yourself. You want to go further, you got to do it with others. That's just what it is. You know, a wise man, he doesn't work hard, he works smart. So that's just really what it is. You want to pay niggas. You want to pay niggas to do.
Yeah.
You know, even you want to pay niggas to do certain stuff because I'm like I say, I'm a jack of all trades, but it's like I'm not trying to be doing all that extra stuff. Like I could do my own makeup, I could do my own hair.
Right.
Like, I do little stuff like that. Little stuff like that when it comes to me, yeah, I'm gonna do it. But as far as like organization, sometimes I'm not all there with that. You know what I'm saying? As far as like marketing, sometimes I'm not all there with that. And sometimes I am, because I'll market the shit out of myself. But it's like I want somebody doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or like, you know, I want to learn how to produce one day, but I got to get a producer because I don't know how to do it yet. So give me a little producer, learn off my little producer. Then, hey, Tosh, some days I was like, okay, I want to do this one myself, you know, if I got that little bit of time and stuff like that. But like, I just really, really just want to focus on like, just like creating, like, you know.
And you said you're a lifelong student.
Yes.
Right. Still, I wanted to know your artistic process. So you're talking about like, you've been talking about like putting out your first visual. Right. What is that process like? So you're saying that you want to make sure everything's perfect. Are you a perfectionist?
I'm not a perfectionist, but like my spirit got to be good. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? So like I got to be like good, like in like not all aspects, because you know how sometimes you're like doing amazing at work and then like you're doing like shitty at home, or like you're like doing really good at like, you know, like, you know, just like little things like your homework and stuff like that. And then it's like, okay, you ain't been keeping up with your workouts. Like it's always, I just have to be on like a a good medium with all little things that I like to do
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like I gotta be spiritually okay. Like I don't want to be tripping about nothing. Like my finances gotta be good. You know, my credit gotta be good because at the end of the day, life still goes on. You know, like yeah. You know, I want to do this music and stuff like that, but I'm a mom. Like, I got a whole 8-year-old. You feel me? So it's not like I could just be like, nah, I'm chasing this music thing. I
Right.
don't care about nothing. Nah.
Right,
I
right.
care about it all. I care about it all. You feel me? We try to get that 800 just in case we don't get, you know what I'm saying?
Plan
So
B,
it's
baby.
like, you know what I mean? So I'm always just trying to like throw a little bit in like all my little baskets and stuff like that. Like I'm always trying to do little stuff that I like to do just in case. Cause I have moments where I'm like, I don't even want to work. Like this is my first time working full time in like 3-4 years. I work like on call and then I'll work serving jobs and I sold Fronto for a little bit. So I'm always like just like hustling and stuff like that. So I have moments, I'll just be like learning things just for like a moment where I'm like, I don't want to work no more. I just want to go to school.
Right.
So I could just like do stuff like that. But my process, I really just gotta be like, I'm very spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Like I pray a lot, you know, I do my, you said what?
Yeah. Like, where's your spirituality? Like, sorry. Like, you say you're very spiritual. Everybody has a different type of spiritual.
What's your definition of
So
spirituality?
my definition is I'm not in church all the time. I'm not in church, but I do listen to my sermons. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I have my churches online that I pay my tithes to. I'm always paying my tithes. You know, months that I do not pay my tithes, I do lose my money those months. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just little things. Like even if I don't got no bread, I'm like, all right, Tosh, just throw that 75. Like you already know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be good. Just throw that 75. And in the months where I'm like, those months, boom, now you got a $250 ticket. You feel me?
It's gonna
like
come out some way.
You get what I'm trying to say? So you might as well. So it's I believe in God 100%. You know, I'm in a point of where I'm like, I'm learning the Bible, you know, as an adult. Because learning the Bible as an adult versus like being taught it as a kid is two different. It's very, very different. And I tell people all the time, like, yo, even if you're not religious, like, yo, read the Bible for real. Like, it's literature. Like, it's literally literature. Like, there's things in there that you don't even have to relate it to like heaven and hell, but it's real life shit. Right. It's real life shit. Like, you know, so it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm always listening to my sermons. You know, I try to get at least like 1 or 2 a week and stuff like that. So like, you know, I'm trying to elevate, you know, I'm trying to ascend. And like, as I'm trying to ascend, I'm trying to have my music ascend, you know, with me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, I was in a really low place and stuff like that. You know, I had a moment where I had to pray for my discernment and whatnot. So I feel like I've prayed for more discernment where I'm like, now I'm more skeptical of things. You know, I'm not just like, because that bread that I gave, I could have thrown into myself. You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that, you know, or I could have like, you know, did something like had more legitimate contract, you know, or little things like that. That's all little things that you pray for. So for the knowledge. So I'm just trying to get to a point where I'm like where I'm like rooted in like, just like I'm good up here. You feel what I'm saying? So like I always tell people like I'm getting to a point where I want to get baptized. You know what I'm saying?
You do?
But like, yeah, I want to get baptized. I want to get baptized just because I feel like from all the little stuff that I done went through, I wanna wash it away.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like long showers do not wash that shit away sometimes. You know? Sitting in the shower, like all the trauma that has gone, like now that before I get into 30, for sure I gotta get baptized before I get into 30.
Can I ask you about we're talking about being in a low place and trying to climb yourself out of that shit. As a person, as an artist, you know what I mean? Can you kind of even talk about that? Because you brought it up.
So like, you know, like in a place where it's like, you know, with the whole thing, it was with that whole situation, I looked at it like, one, you brought up the fact that you know that I have a daughter, so you're weird. You know what I'm saying? So that's weird. Two, I got that bread in like 4 days. I don't even know how I did it. But that just showed me like, look what you know what I'm saying? Look what you can do. You know what I'm saying? So it was little things where it was like, I was tripping. Like, I just was like, all right, this music thing, I don't even want to be around people like that. I don't even want to be in, like, all them niggas is fake, niggas is phony. I don't want to be around niggas, you know? So, you know, like.
So what you're saying is that when you're in a low place, you had to like tell yourself that like, yo, I've done this, I've done that. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to like be like, because I felt like at that moment, I was on such a good, I was doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing my thing. Niggas was starting to know me in New York. You know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing. I was on a momentum. So it was like, I just felt like, why did that need to happen? You understand what I'm saying? So feeling like, why did that need to happen? I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just fall back for a little bit. I'm a fall back for the niggas like, well, when the music at? Where's the music at? When you can perform? We want to go to a show. Woo, woo. And COVID happening was like, it worked hand in hand. So it was like perfect. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yes.
Give you that time to reflect.
So I could so I
Gave us
really
all-
reflected.
gave us all the time we needed.
Exactly. So like I really reflected. I really got into like praying more and really just like being with myself more. Because it also came a time where I didn't have a whip, So when you don't have a whip, you're not going out with niggas.
Right.
You're not going out with niggas. You're not seeing people. You're not seeing people. You're not hearing from people.
Right.
So you're not hearing from people. You're the only person you hearing from.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So at that point, it was just like, now motherfuckers stuck in their thoughts. Now you having to
Right.
deal with things that you didn't put off.
Your thoughts is a big thing.
Now, I'm stuck in my thoughts. I'm having to deal with things that I want to deal with. Going through stupid heartbreak, in situationships. Little needless things in life, you know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things where it was like, I got my whip, I got, started getting my bread up and, I'm just like, I can't do this. Like, I can't be doing this. Because I'm one of those people where like my whole life it was, we can't wait to see what you're gonna do in life. We can't wait to see what you're
From
gonna
who?
do.
Friends
in
or
life.
family?
My whole life, everybody. Cause I did everything. I was intelligent. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was always dancing. I always did like we had like minority achievers. We had little things I was always speaking at like the little banquets that they had and stuff like that for like the city. I always did things like that. Then it was like get pregnant. Oh my God, I can't believe you.
Right.
We're so disappointed in you.
Right.
So it was one of those things where it was like after that, everybody was just like, everybody was just like, whatever, So like with everything that's going on, it's like, one, I'm raising a kid. All my friends is going through 4 years of college. I'm pulling up, but it's not even like I'm really there. Cause I still got to make it back by a certain time.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Or people calling me every 5 seconds. Where's this? Where's that? She want to start crying. Little
Right.
stuff like that. So it's like, I was never even really there with niggas. So I always felt like that little bit of like, I feel like that COVID moment and everything that I was going through. Cause I feel like that moment was like, after that music shit, after that was like my lowest like time and shit like that. Cause I just feel like I reflected and I was just like, I just wasted all this time and I ain't did nothing. All my friends is graduating within the next year or so. And it's like, I done went to school and dropped out so many times. I'm a beauty school dropout, little things like that. But like, like little stuff like that. Like,
But did you?
When you talk about
the mic.
Sorry, when you talk about yourself, what you call it? Saying that you're a dropout, like is that really how you self-identify, or do you feel like that means a lot, like self-worth?
No, nah. It just shit happened. You don't got you a babysitter. You can't be making it back and forth. Shit happens. You drop out. You feel me? It's not like drop out where it was like, nah, it was like, had to drop out.
Right.
Also, too, I want to get to know, like, when you create, what inspires you? Like, what I mean? Like, what when you talk about when you rap, like, what are you talking about, or what inspires you, or what are the things that you kind of like really care to talk about? Or
So I talk a lot about situations. So I'm always in funny situations. I'm always in some funny shit. Like the funniest, craziest shit always happens to me. That's always what everybody says.
You gotta get an example.
The best one you got.
Let's go.
I want to laugh or cry.
Situation.
Damn, I don't even.
We're throwing you in the spot right now.
I'm trying to think because I got a, I got a lot of, I'm really trying to think right now.
Something that brought emotion out of you, positive or negative.
Okay, so right. Positive or negative?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there was one time, right? So I'm one of those people, right? When I get anxiety and shit like that, I gotta pee every 5 seconds. I gotta pee every 5 seconds.
Interesting.
I'm just one of those people. Like if I feel like I'm anxious, I gotta pee every 5 seconds. So I was on my way to a show, and um, the person that was gonna, the person that had extorted me was in the same area. So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to be on my shit.
Yeah.
Oh, cause I'm gangster like that. I don't give a fuck. I'm on my, and I go everywhere. I go everywhere by myself. That's another thing that I do. I go everywhere by myself. Like I'm always everywhere by myself because I really don't care. Like that's just what it is. So I'm like, I'm getting ready. Boom, boom, boom. I'm on my way. I'm on the highway. There's only a couple places you can stop on the highway. I'm on the highway, on my way. Woo woo. I'm like, I'm gonna pull up to the show. I'm gonna make sure I'm real close to niggas. And I'm gonna just be like, cause me and this person, like, we went back and forth like the whole year. So it was like they knew me at a point. Because when I realized what the nigga did to me, I was talking to the nigga like I talk to niggas in the street. I was cussing nigga out every 5 seconds. I swear to God, I'm the type of bitch. Now I'm about to get you tight. Now I'm about to get you mad because you done got me mad. Now we all gonna be mad. So like I would swipe up, be like, you still robbing niggas? Anytime he like, little shit, like to the point that I got restricted. I'm restricted off of Instagram now, so I can't like, you don't see nothing. If I come
scamming,
yeah, like little things like that, I would like voice note, be like, scamming ass nigga. Ain't nobody scam you. I'm like, yeah, you did. Yeah, I be like, why you yelling? Why you mad? Like little stuff like that. Cause at a point it was like, now we're gonna joke about it. Cause like that's how I get my anger out. Now we're gonna laugh about it. Now I'm gonna keep making jokes. I don't give a damn if this shit is pissing you off. Right. But anyways, so I'm like, oh, I'm on my way, woo woo woo. So I was supposed to, it was over here in Boston too. So, you got only 2 places you can stop when you're getting on the highway. But y'all city is not like my city. My city, I can go to the gas station and go to the bathroom. Y'all city, I can't go to the gas station and go to the bathroom. When I get to like towards like Fenway and shit like that, because the fiends is everywhere. So y'all don't got public bathrooms.
That's Boston.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get to the first little Mass Pike, little McDonald's. I pee. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right. Get to the next one. I'm like, damn, I gotta pee again. I pee. I'm going. Whatever. I'm driving. I'm almost to the spot. I'm like 6 minutes away. It's like I didn't just use the bathroom. So I'm like, oh no, they're not about to do this to me. I'm at least park. I'm gonna go to the bathroom in the place. I couldn't do it. And y'all city ain't like my city. I can't pull over and pop a squat because everybody is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no side streets. You know what I'm saying? Unless I get into like over here and then I see the side streets. So I'm like, oh my God. So I go to every single gas station. I'm like, please, look, I'm sorry, bathroom. I'm like, please, let me use your bathroom.
Right?
Like,
how do you use the bathroom?
I'm holding myself.
That's my question.
I'm running across the street, holding myself, running back and forth. And I love 2 pieces. Like, that's my style. Like, I always wear 2 pieces or like some overalls or like a jumpsuit. I untie my jumpsuit. So I tie my jumpsuit, right? I knotted it. Boom. I'm like, F it. I'm about to just pee. I'm like, F it. I get a little cup, whatever, right outside the gas station. I'm like, I don't even care. I'm like trying to go. At this point now, I'm like right there. I'm right there. Cause now I'm like, I can't do it. I'm right there. I gotta do this. I went to go pull my pants down. The knot knotted, wouldn't come off.
You peed on yourself.
I peed on myself. I called my homie that I was supposed to link with some dude. He was supposed to take me out. I had, and I don't care. I'm gonna keep it up. I'm like, yo.
Right.
He's like, what's up? I'm like, yo, just hear me out. He's like, what?
You explain that to him?
Yo, my homegirl was like, you did not tell that man. I sure did.
Right.
What else would you about it? You pee, nigga?
Right. How did you do it though? How did you do it?
So I was like,
yo, homie.
I'm like, yo. Yeah. I know we were supposed to link, because at this point, I ain't pulling up at that place no more. God was like, girl, you better sit your ass down with your hot-headed ass. For that man, knock your head out, because I was about to go up in there like, what's good, nigga? I was going to be like, do a little Puerto Rican whistle. I was going to be like, papi.
The way you explain it though, like it's like, bro, I'm a little wet.
No,
you'd be like, you drive right over there. You'd be like,
So I call him. He live in Dorchester. I call him, right?
Shit.
So he live in Dorchester. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to drive back to Worcester. He's like, what happened? I'm like, yo, I'm explaining the story to him. He's like, you peed yourself? I'm like, yo, don't even. He's like, you like your old ass peed yourself? I'm like, I just told you the knot nodded.
The knot nodded.
I just told you the knot nodded. You know what he said? You want to come here and take a shower? Bro, nigga, he washed my clothes.
No, he did not.
Come on, stop. Stop.
That's husband material.
Real recognize real. Stop playing with me. That man washed my clothes.
Bro.
That man washed my clothes. You think I care? Talk about something. Why you tell him? He washed my clothes. That's why I told him. Yes, I did tell him.
That's my
Yeah.
because
Because you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, I got you. Like, you know, I came over there.
That's
you know, when I
what's
got
up.
there, the towel was there.
That's
You
what's
feel me? The
up.
shower was running.
That's what's up.
You know what I
so you
mean?
didn't have to go back to what say. You were just like,
That's what's
oh,
up.
You know what I'm saying? I just kicked it at that point. He's like, you want to go out? He gave me some clothes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm,
Wait,
you know.
he said you just had random clothes like
No, he's a skinnier man, you know, and I'm a thicker girl, so it looked like it was me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And like you know, so he's like, you want to go out? You know what I mean? I was just like, at that point, I was just like, no. But I always have clothes and stuff in my trunk, so I had clothes. You know what I'm saying? I always got clothes.
That's
and
what's
stuff in my
up,
trunk.
man.
Yeah, like I always got clothes in my trunk, especially if I'm like driving. It's crazy because today's the first time I didn't put no clothes in my trunk because I'm like, I'm gonna just go home after. But usually, if I come out to Boston, I just always throw some clothes in my trunk just because you never know.
Right, you don't.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? So like that was a situation. Like that's the type of shit I be in. So I go home and I'm like, y'all won't even believe because they're like, you made it to the show? I say, made it to the show? Did I make it to the show? Absolutely not. Y'all want to know what happened? I peed myself. They're like, what you mean you peed yourself?
Did you make a song about that?
No.
But what made you anxious on the way there?
I'm just because because I see things, so I'm like I already seen what it was gonna be like. I was gonna rock up in there.
Okay.
So now I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm ready.
You ain't even
ready.
scared. You just ready to go.
I was ready to go,
Yeah.
and at that point, my body was like, "No, you're not. You are not ready, honey. You are not ready. I don't think you thought this through." My body was like, "Girl, stop. Go use the bathroom." Stop. I'm like, stop. You know, so like that was it. And it was crazy because after that, I didn't have no urgencies anymore. I'm like, okay, now you don't gotta pee. You know? So like little stuff like that. So yeah, that was my story.
That's hilarious.
So yeah. So like I was saying, the reason why I brought that up was basically I didn't make a song about that, but if it was something like that, I would make like a little innuendo joke about it where like my friends would be like, oh, like you brought it up and stuff like that. Cause like I said, when I do start doing my visuals are going to make sense to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's why I haven't done any visuals yet because I want to get enough money. Whereas I'm like, or like at least somebody who want to be like, hey, I'm finna invest in you. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make my stories come to life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, as an artist, like you're saying that like you don't take things like we'll talk about this life experience. You're not taking anything too seriously. You kind of like you're cool to joke about things. You're cool to kind of like, oh, that shit happened. You know what I mean?
Right. But I do also talk about serious stuff too. But like you know, like because a lot of my stuff also I'm spitting real shit too. Like you know, cause like I'll do a little stuff, but I'm not like I'm serious, but I'm serious to an extent. I'm more serious now than I've ever been. Like I was real. People tell me all the time I'm so serious these days, but that's because I'm getting older and stuff like that. And I'm
You're going through the real shit.
Yeah, and I'm realizing, you know, I'm just realizing like.
So sometimes you have fun. You talk about fun stuff. And
Yeah.
then sometimes you're just like, no, this is a real situation I've been through.
Yeah, then I'll talk about that, you know,
It's a
or
real
like
situation.
right,
Yeah.
or I'll talk about like my daughter sometimes, or I'll just talk about like me and like who I am. Like I don't try to fake it like I'm something that I'm not. Like I don't sit here and be like, oh yeah, we using niggas and they spending money on us. Nah, we not doing that.
Yeah.
We paying for our own shit, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't spending on us and blowing backs. Nah. When they do, you'll hear about it. Don't get me wrong. You'll hear about it, but they're not. You know, and some people are rapping about that, and that's not what's happening. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm with y'all. You know what I mean? Like I'm with the girls. It's really not that easy out here right now. So I don't know why everybody trying to make it seem like it's easy like that. Like niggas is just no, they're not. So I don't know what niggas they dealing with, but
when you talk about relationships and like your shit like that, like what is like kind of like the relationship scene right now for you, at least?
Um, I'm I'm not rocking with nobody. I'm not rocking with nobody right now. As far as like I haven't so with me, I haven't had like somebody where I like introduced to my daughter where it's like that's my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't, and she's 8 years old.
Or your friends too, because it's like, do you think like most of your friends like are dealing with fuckboys?
I wouldn't say most.
Boys.
I mean, yes, most of my friends are dealing with fuckboys, but everybody got they shit. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to niggas or even females or just relationships, like nobody's gonna be perfect. So like you just gotta figure out what can you deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like some girls can deal with cheating.
Right,
and
right,
they
right.
can stay with a nigga.
Right.
I'm not that. That's not. I'm not that girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool off that. Like I'm not with that. So like I'm okay with a nigga just like being like, yo, Tosh, like I'm not gonna be all for you. And I'm like, all right, cool. So that's cool. I'm not gonna make it like, no, you're gonna fuck with me. I'm not a crazy bitch. I'm not. Never been.
No, you never keyed a guy's car.
Nah. I'm not crazy, but I do little things like put your balls on a scale, fam.
Wait, what?
That's not crazy.
Put your balls on the scale.
Yeah, because you're not gonna play with me because you left this house and we had an eighth going on. Let's go.
I'm hollering.
Girl, it's down to a dime. Stop playing with me. What was you doing? What was you doing? Yeah. That is right there. That's right there. That's health right there. If you know anything about health, you're going to know it's shriveled up. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little stuff that I do. But like, other than that, I'm not like crazy where I'm like popping off. Like if you could bag mine, you could have mine. That's it. Like I'm not tripping. Like any nigga of mine, nigga's bag ain't no nigga of mine. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I believe that when it comes to men, like to love a man is to respect a man. So I'm not the type of chick that if I'm rocking with you and I really rock with you and you telling me you really want to rock with me, you don't gotta be like, oh, Tosh out here. Like while you are telling me that you want to rock with me. It's not like we playing around. That's different. You know what I'm saying? If you're not sitting there like, yo, Tosh, I want to rock with you, that's different. But if you want to say you want to rock with me, I'm only rocking with you. That's just how it is. But as far as like relationships and stuff like that, nah, I'm not worried about all that shit right now. Nah.
No, that makes sense.
Nah, it's we all want it and stuff like that, but it'll come. You feel me? Like I just feel like I just gotta just work on me and shit like that because the type of shit that I'm gonna ask for, I gotta be able to give it before I can ask for it. At least that's how I feel. Some people feel like, okay, well then you can get somebody who could, nah. I don't want it to be like that because that's how people take stuff from you.
Well, when you say working on me, what exactly are you working on?
Healing, like I've been in situationships, absolutely, and that type of stuff make you talk differently to men and make you treat men differently. I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe like love should be fun, like cool. Like I'm that whole like yelling stuff. Like once a nigga raises his voice, I'm all set. I'm not like that. Like it'll be like an obstacle to get me to that point. But once I'm into that point, like don't be like I don't raise my voice. I'm not gonna get disrespectful, and I don't feel the need to be I'm not like that. I'm not like you stupid ass nigga. I'm not gonna do all that shit. I'm not trying to do all that shit. So I feel like I need to heal fully. I don't want to feel like what are you doing? Like I'm not trying to be tripping off of somebody because relationships and love is not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be where it's like you're like really, really like leaning on that person. You got to see him every single day. Nah, you ain't hear from him all day. You're not even tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, if you're busy and you're doing things and I'm busy and I'm doing things, hey, I'm gonna see you. You know what I'm saying? We got our respect, we got our loyalty and all that type of stuff. Like, then we rock with that. But I'm not, you can't be raising your voice and these new niggas is disrespectful.
Yo, I agree.
And you feel me? And I don't want to get into that because I could have been dealing with so many people, giving my whip, have them driving my car all day long, drop me off at work and all that type of stuff. I'm not into that. I'm not into you being into my crib all day and I'm out and doing all that stuff and, and my daughter's here and you're here and what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm not into that. She's never sat there and seen me lounging and laid up. She ain't never done knocked on the door and I'm like, it's we not on that time. I've never been on that time and I don't even know how I would feel to even be on that time because I haven't even came across anybody where I'm like, yeah, if I'm gonna do that with him, like you know, I haven't came across no nigga that I done fucked with where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have this nigga around my kid for real. Where it's like we stepped that in it. I'm not on that type of time, so I don't take niggas serious. We do whatever we gotta do. I go my way, you go your way. If I rock with you, I rock with you. If you do some shit I don't like, you're not gonna hear from me no more. That's just it.
Yo,
I'm not making
Mack.
a problem.
No, it's been a pleasure. What can we? What are your thoughts about like what can we expect from Mack in the next in the near future?
In the near future, well, for sure, you can expect like a whole empire of things. So like music is really gonna be my stepping stool. But like as far as like doing everything, like I want to produce, I want to direct. You feel me? Like I want to do a lot of that stuff. You know, I'm really into fashion. I like to, you know, I really like to put fits together. You know what I'm saying? I really like to put fits together. Like create just like a creative director, stuff like that. You know, you might even see me some movies. I have a documentary. I'm in a documentary. I'm a star of a documentary, so that should be coming out soon. It's in the process of like distribution and stuff. So that's like about like saving the fine arts. It kind of tracks like it kind of tracks ninth grade up until like 2 to 3 years ago. So it's like a 10-year documentary and stuff like that. Yeah, it's called Toe the Line. So you can find the trailer on toethelinethemovie.com. So you see me in some movies and stuff like that, you know, but like now, probably more so just like podcasts, just kind of getting people to know me and stuff like that. I'm really trying to be out here more, you know, because like I said, I was in New York when I really could have been out here. Like I didn't need to go all the way out here because y'all are right here and you guys are just as thriving as they are, you know, so I really, really want to just like get my name out here, kind of just get mass from mass, kind of get like, you know, the mass, the CT, you know, the little New England area and kind of just like trickle my way everywhere else.
Yo, and you're only 26.
Yeah.
Right? You have a presence too. You have a the way that you kind of like come and talk, like you're a performer, like you're an artist. There's so much things that you're gonna fucking do. Like, and especially since you want to do these things, you want to produce, you want to fucking do all this shit, like with movies and films. Yo, we look forward to it.
Thank you.
I definitely do.
100%.
Of course, it was a pleasure though. It was a
Coming.
vibe. Of course,
It's a vibe.
it was a vibe.
Alrighty, wrap us up, Big Crick.
Yo, how y'all feel about that episode? How y'all feel about Mother Mack? I want you to be my friend. You got some good vibes, man.
You stuck with me. It's up and it's stuck.
Yo, that shit that's it. I said that shit. Wow. Yeah. That's it for this episode of Show and Tell After Dark. Let's toast. Grab that Noco, mother. Hey. We out, baby.
Miss it.
We out.